Geared tripod heads. Are they useful for landscape photography? I'm a big fan of geared tripod heads, so my answer will always be yes. But let's take a look at some options and let me explain you why I think they are the better choice. And in this video we'll take a look at three very similar tripod heads, starting off with the Manfrotto MHXPRO geared head, then we'll take a look at the Benro geared head, and we're gonna close off with the K&F concept. Like the most of you, I started off with a standard three-way tripod head, but often I was struggling to get it precisely where I wanted it. I also had some experience with the ball head, but I had kind of the same experience. Fiddling around with small turning wheels in cold weather conditions makes these adjustments even worse. Your fingers are half frozen, and every turn on the smaller dial makes it even more painful. Plus you can't turn the knobs hard enough, so your camera starts to drift away, especially with larger or heavier equipment. Ball heads are made for quick adjustments in every direction, making it ideal for scenes that demand quick responses. Three-way heads and geared heads are made for more controlled situations, where framing and stability are key. Geared heads, as the name suggests, utilize precise gears for smooth and controlled camera movements. With a geared tripod head, you have two dials on each axis: the pan, the tilt and the rotation. The big one is for large adjustments, and the handle itself is adjustable per millimeter. This makes it very easy to make specific adjustments for landscapes, seascapes, cityscapes, pretty much all scapes photography, and of course also macro photography. The Manfrotto MHXPRO geared head was the first geared head I bought. And I bought this one because I already had a Manfrotto tripod head and they use the same plate, so I thought it would be useful to have the same connections. The handles are very smooth and very easy to use. The pinch system to quick adjust is in fact the best feature out of these three models. With a max load capacity of 4 kilograms, it can support a lot of setups. The vertical tilt is adjustable up to -90 and +20 degrees, and the lateral tilt is adjustable up to -20 and +90 degrees. Rotation-wise, you have 360 degrees to work with. The MHXPRO geared head has 3 bubble levels, one on each axis. Size-wise, the Manfrotto is the biggest geared head of these three and it weighs 750 grams. This tripod head's body is mainly made with technopolymer, an advanced kind of hard plastic. But whenever I started using an L bracket or a video cage for my camera, I quickly realized that an Arca Swiss type style of head would be a better match for me. And that's why I bought this one, the Benro. And since January I also have this K&F concept. They look very similar, almost identical, but still they have some differences. Let's take a look first at the Benro geared head, the GD3WH. The Benro geared head has been my working horse for the last couple of years. The handles are great with a lot of grip. The quick adjust has these big teeth, just like a gear, which makes it easy to adjust. The springs on these levers do have a strong resistance, which is good, but in cold weather conditions with cold fingers, it's sometimes harder to manipulate. The vertical tilt is adjustable up to -90 and +30 degrees, and the lateral tilt is adjustable up to -15 and +90 degrees. Rotation-wise, you have 360 degrees to work with. The Benro geared head has 3 bubble levels, one on each axis. Size-wise, the Benro is the middle guy of these 3 geared heads, and it weighs 695 grams, which is the lightest of the 3. The body is magnesium alloy, which is a mixture of magnesium and other metals, strong and durable. And now the new kid on the block, the K&F concept geared head, the GD3W. I've used it on the past 2 shoots. I have it since January this year. And yeah, here are my first opinions. Let's put this one out of the way. On the small handles you have a good grip, even they are not rubberized, thanks to these engravings. The quick adjust handles have only 2 points of contact, making it a more sleek design. They work well and are snappy to return to the locked position, but you have to get used to them. The vertical tilt is adjustable up to -90 and +30 degrees, and the lateral tilt up to -30 and +90 degrees. These are not the extremes because compared to the other 2 geared heads, there is no physical stop on these numbers. Some smaller base plates allow you to go even further, up to 50 degrees. Rotation-wise, you have a 360 degrees to work with. The K&F concept geared head has 2 bubble levels, one on the lateral tilt and one on the quick release plate locking knob. Why they have included a bubble level on this location I didn't really know, but after some tinkering I found something out. top-down shots. When used with a tripod with a center column that can lie flat, and when you mount your camera backwards, you have access to this bubble level. Size-wise, the K&F Concept is the smallest geared head of these three, but it weighs 800 grams, making it the heaviest of the three. The body is just like the Benro magnesium alloy, very sturdy and durable. There is one more thing I would like to point out, and that's the locking knob on the quick release plate. Manfrotto and Benro have a 2-action unlocking system compared to the K&F who only needs 1 action. With Manfrotto you have to press an extra lever to unlock your plate, which is rapid and secure. With the Benro you have to pull the knob backwards and give it an extra twist, which is a bit clumsy but secure. With the K&F Concept you can immediately unlock your camera plate without needing to do an extra action. Some people prefer the one over the other, but it's up to you which one you prefer, but keep this in mind. The most interesting question you might still have is, what is the price of these tripod heads? Well, I'm gonna take a look at my screen. The Manfrotto MHXPRO geared head is available for now at time of recording for 201 euros. The Benro geared head is available at this moment when recording for 225 euros. And then the last but not least is the cheapest one. It's the K&F Concept, and it's now available at time of recording for 189 euros. There will be some links in the description. Check it out, and thanks for watching. Bye. There is one more thing I would like to point out, and that's the locking knob on the quick release. There is one more plate. There is one